What do you say, everybody? It's time for Smokies Insider. And today we get ready for the Tennessee Smokies and the Biloxi Shuckers game 2 of a 6-game homestand. So really great to talk to you today. We're going to have Connor Myers on the show. Frank LaSala is going to help us recap yesterday's game for the Smokies. A nice win for Tennessee. We got some great promotions coming up here at the stadium. It's all-you-can-eat Wednesday. And we'll get into that here in just a couple of minutes. But last night, a good win for the Smokies, a victory for the team that starts today with a 5-7 overall record and 10-3 Birmingham leading the way in the AA South standings. But still a lot of baseball to be played. The Smokies needed that win yesterday. And certainly one that'll help out a lot. A couple of news and notes for the Smokies, too. Dakota Mekas added to the roster today. Big-time talent for Tennessee and someone who's been in AAA Iowa. He was a closer for the Smokies a few years ago, before COVID, obviously. And how about congratulations to P.J. Higgins, the former Smokies catcher, promoted to the major leagues. I think this is his first time, so good for him. Last night, no-hitter in Detroit, and it was Jeimer Candelario making the play of the day defensively, a home run and a double. He was a big part of Spencer Turnbull's no, and you got to have those great defenders to do that and help get the job done. Before we take a look at yesterday's highlights, I want to remind everyone that tonight is All You Can Eat Wednesday, $19.99. You get burgers and hot dogs and beans and Pepsi products and Uncle Ray's chips. Tomorrow is Thirsty Thursday. Friday, we're doing Sasquatch night. Saturday's our first fireworks night of the year. And then Sunday is Salute to Frontline Workers. That's a 2 o'clock game. The rest of them tonight through Saturday are at 7 o'clock. So that'll be a lot of fun to kind of hit those schedules and have some fun as the Smokies take on the Biloxi Shuckers. The only time the Shuckers are going to be in town this entire year. Last night, it was Miguel Amaya, Cubs' third highest rated prospect. Some publications maybe even have him a little bit higher, but he's the catcher on the team. He had a big night. The Smokies had lost 5 straight. They were looking for someone to help them get back in the win column. Frank LaSala takes us through last night's win.
First of 6 games between the Smokies and the Shuckers, a local first responder honored by Academy Sports and Outdoors on Responders Night. Smokies on a 5-game losing streak trying to snap that last night. Andy Weber, with the Smokies down 1-0, goes high and deep to right center field. The park holds it, the ball drops, and Weber goes chugging around the bases. He touches third. Here comes the relay. It's off the face of Urseg. Weber's safe with a triple, and then he would come around to score a few pitches later on Christopher Morel's sac fly. A 2-run home run in the top of the 3rd inning gives Biloxi a 3-1 lead, but the Smokies would come back to tie it up. The first run coming in to score, Darius Hill scores on a pass ball, and then Miguel Amaya swings and hits an RBI single into center field. Amaya was not done in this game. Now to the bottom of the 6th, game tied at 3, Darius Hill at the plate. He had a 5-hit game on Sunday. This ball he hits over the head of Spamberger in right. Coming around to score from second base on the play is Connor Myers. Smokies go up 4-3. In the top of the 7th inning, Biloxi tied the game back up at 4, but in the bottom half, the first 2 batters reach in front of Miguel Amaya, who hits the ball out to right center field. It's a 2-run double that puts the Smokies up 6-4. Amaya would get to third and then score on Morel's second sacrifice fly of the game. The Smokies would go up 7-4 after 7 innings, and then Scott Effross went into cruise control. Top of the 8th inning, a couple of strikeouts. Now to the top of the 9th inning, Effross ground out, strikeout, strikeout. He got the final 8 outs of this game to earn his 2nd win in relief. He struck out 6, allowed just 1 hit. The Smokies and the Shuckers play game 2 tonight.
There we got it. Frank LaSalle, look at last night's win. 7-4 Smokies. They take the opener of the series. They try to make it back-to-back wins today. It'll be Eric Ullman getting the start. Frank and I will go over the lineup later on. But when we come back, we're going to talk to one of those players that helped get it done last night. Connor Myers joins Smokies Insider right after this.
Locker room where we have fantastic deals. Let's go inside and take a look at all this great Tennessee Smokies merchandise. We got a shirt for the women in your life. We got a shirt for the men in your life. We got a beautiful 3/4 sleeves, and we even got a ball for the little sluggers at home. Wow, look at all these hats. We have a baseball cap for any situation. We got ones you can wear to work, perfect for birthdays, holidays, when you hit the course. That's a home run. Do you got a new rookie at home? Well, we got new Smokies gear to make sure they're kitted out as well. Make sure to meet me, Crazy Jay, and my Smokies friends at the Goatees locker room, or order at smokiesbaseball.milvstore.com.
Parents, did you know the Smoky Stadium Performance Center is the perfect place for your child's next birthday or celebratory party? The venue includes 3 batting cages, inflatable bounce houses, Wi-Fi, and plenty of room for customizable activities. The facility is available for rent all year round and can be set up to your needs. Call us at 865-286-2300 to book your next party.
Great to have Great to have Connor Myers on Smokies Insider, outfielder and Cubs prospect here in Double-A South. Good to see you, man. I feel like I've been paying attention to you on social media, but I feel like it's really good to see you in action and that you're having a good time playing baseball again.
Oh, yeah, it's so good to be back. I mean, 14 months in the off season was a long time. Worked at Costco this off season for a full year, so that was pretty fun. But it's good to be back with the boys and good to be back in Tennessee with all the familiar faces in the stadium. That's for sure.
So you worked at Costco, which is like a Sam's Club. What did you get there that you can tell us about some of the great deals? I mean, I'm sure working there, you're looking and you're going, I need X amount of toilet paper, or I need, this is a great deal over here. You can't go in those places and buy stuff that you might not necessarily need.
Oh, I know. You go in there and you're like, wait, I had a list, but I think I'm going off the list to get these items. But
right.
I actually worked at the warehouse. So I didn't deal with any customers. So I was like loading trucks and stuff. But so we got an executive membership as our employee discount. So we got a free membership. We didn't get any discount, but that was our discount, I guess you could say.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's still cool, though.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was a really cool experience to work there for a year and meet some familiar faces and all that stuff. So it was pretty cool.
And it probably helped you stay motivated to play baseball, because I know from watching your social media that you worked really hard to hit the ball, to stay in shape, to eat right, do all those different things. I'm guessing, and you can elaborate, that the entire time you were in there doing whatever you were doing in Costco, in the back of your head, you're thinking, when this is over, I'm going to be an even better baseball player.
Yeah, because I mean, when you're loading trucks at 5 a.m. in the morning by yourself when it's in the winter, you can't wait to get out to Arizona and, sweat it out in March, April, and get back with the boys. But yeah, every day I was doing like mirror work, like not even mirror work. I was just like acting like I was.
I think we lost Connor. We're going to try to get him back here. in just a second, but he was talking about some of the different work and drills that he was doing while he was getting ready for baseball to start back up. And on his social media, which was great. I mean, I'm watching every day. He's hitting, he's fielding. Connor, we got you back again. So I was kind of giving you some ups on all of the hard work that you put in.
Yeah, absolutely. This offseason, I really focused on gaining weight, healthy weight, and focusing on my swing. And it seemed to work out. I came back 30 pounds heavier, and swing's getting fixed right now. So I'm feeling pretty good, and my defense is there too. So I'm feeling pretty good about this year.
Yeah, you've always been known for your defense, getting on base and hitting the ball. That's off to a good start for you. You got it when Zach Davis was in the outfield. I think you guys were probably, as far as corner outfielders at the beginning of the season, I'm trying to remember the Smokies, and we've had some really good outfielders, having guys that can cover more ground than you guys in the corner spots. It's like you were just like taking away those gaps.
Yeah, it's really fun to play with Zach because me and Zach really like to, just go for every ball we possibly can and leave it all on the line. So it's really cool to play with him. And obviously when Morel's out there too, it's cool to kind of teach him and show him the ways of the outfield and all that stuff. So, no, it's really fun to play with them guys because we're always talking in the outfield, always communicating and all that stuff. So it's really fun to play with those guys.
What kind of advice do you have for Christian Morel as he tries to learn how to play outfield? And I'm sure for him, looking at someone as good at the position defensively as you are, that's a goal.
Yeah. So I just tell him to pay attention to everything. Pay attention to swings, pay attention to like people in the lineup and all that stuff. Make sure you know their tendencies and their weaknesses and all that stuff. Like last night when it was getting to be twilight, which is when, it gets really dark outside ball in the outfield. Just make sure you're paying attention to foul balls that are leaving the stadium. So you just watch them the whole entire way so you can see if your eyes can pick them up. Just little things like that, making sure that you're communicating with your outfielders if you move to the opposite gap or pull side or anything like that. Just making sure that you're always on the same page with the corner outfielders as well. So,
Connor, you're from Maryland, so you grew up around the Orioles. Can you believe that Brooks Robinson had a birthday yesterday? I think he's 84 years old now. Did you grow up hearing stories about Brooks Robinson? I did.
I did. I grew up hearing stories about him, Cal Ripken, and all them guys. So Brady Anderson, all them guys. So it's pretty crazy. 84 years old. It's getting up there.
Yeah, and the MVP of the 1970 World Series, those legends of Maryland.
Now, I will tell you that's a little bit before my time, Mick.
Yeah, well, mine too, right? But I mean, it's like you get in that area and people, that's something that they want to talk about. Yeah. Let's talk about your team. I like the way that you guys approach the game. It's just seems like it's a blue collar fighting type of bunch.
Absolutely. We got a whole bunch of different people from different draft classes, so we're all melding together right now. We got some younger guys on the team, which is nice to see, with like Christopher Morel and Miguel Amaya. No, we're just really, really, really fun to be around. We enjoyed the baseball game itself. We try to be our best version of ourselves every day when we come to the field, and we take it seriously, but we also have fun with it. Like we have a bad day at the ballpark, we come back tomorrow with a different attitude. So I think the older guys like me and Zach Davis in the outfield and all that stuff is a really good addition to these younger guys. Telling them how to do things and teaching them lessons and all that stuff. So.
Last question for you. During COVID, obviously you're working at Costco, you're missing the game. You're one of the players who I always identified as someone that just really loved putting the uniform on and getting out there. You're back in the saddle again, so to say. What's the one thing that sticks out to you that you missed the most that maybe you didn't realize until we started playing again?
Just being with the boys, honestly. Being with the boys and getting into counts, like getting up to bat and getting into counts that are in your favor and against your favor and just competing. Competing was the biggest thing I missed because you can't really compete at Costco. You can try to stack the truck as fast as you can, but it's nothing like a 95-mile-per-hour fastball coming at you. So I think the competition and just like camaraderie with all the guys is what I really miss the most. And it's good to be back with the boys and enjoying our time together, that's for sure.
Is this beard part of your COVID deal? I mean, look, you wouldn't believe it, but I grew long hair during COVID. I mean, I'm back to the way you did before. Yeah, you saw. So my beer reviews, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I loved it, though. It's great, man.
Yeah.
Is beard part of that?
Yeah. But I like having a beard. I'm in Tennessee, right? There's a couple other guys on the team that have beards like me, so I figured I'd fit in a little bit. But I don't know. We'll see. I might trim it a little bit. Depends what the fiance says and all that stuff. So just got to keep it close. My parents like me to keep it low because it makes me look a little bit younger if it's short.
Hey, Connor, thanks for doing this.
You're welcome. Thanks, Mick.
Hey guys, I'm Rally Ranger.
And I'm Crazy Jay.
We're here in the Smokies parking lot because we've heard that there's been some sightings of Bigfoot.
Let's go hunting. So first, we're going to try some good old-fashioned squat calls. Now we're going to try some wood knock.
Well, we tried our hardest. I guess Bigfoot isn't out here after all.
We'll have to try again next time.
Oh, Sasquatch Night. That's coming up this Friday against the Biloxi Shuckers. He's Frank LaSalle. I'm Mick Gillespie. Thanks to Connor Myers for joining us on Smokies Insider. Frank, let's go over the lineup for tonight's game. Smokies and Shuckers at 7 o'clock. Frank, looks like it's going to be another one of those lineups that's going to score a bunch of runs, right?
That's the hope. Darius Hill leads off. He has 6 hits in the last 2 games. Levi Jordan bats second, plays second. Miguel Amaya, big night last night. He's playing first base for the first time since 2018. Then it's Tyler Payne, Andy Weber, and Christopher Morel. 2 sacrifice fly for Morel last night. First time we get to see Nelson Maldonado. He's the designated hitter. And then Vance Vizcaino and Connor Myers round out the order.
Yeah, great night last night for Amaya, and the Smokies really, if they're going to win, Amaya's going to have to be a big part of it. He's, whether it's defensively or offensively. And last night, he had the 2 biggest hits in the game.
He did. He's up to now 6 RBIs. He's reached base in 9 of 10 games. He's been the most consistent Smoky through the first 2 weeks.
All right. Well, that's tonight. And don't forget, tomorrow's Thirsty Thursday, 286-2300, or visit smokiesbaseball.com. Also, for those of you that are saying, hey, how can I follow the action? How can I watch the game? How can I listen to the game? Well, let me tell you that before we let you go. First off, the listen link is at smokiesbaseball.com. You just go on there and click, and you'll be able to follow that to our webpage. And then it's like one click, and you can listen from anywhere, right? Radio broadcast tonight is on the Sports Animal here locally, 990 AM. So they split the signal. We're on the AM signal tonight. And don't forget that you can always watch the game live or the replay through MILB TV. And again, you can do that at Smokies Baseball. So for Frank LaSalle and our entire crew, I'm Mick Gillespie. Thanks for watching, guys. Smokies Insider. We'll do it.